Here he goes, Reaves to James. Kick it, corner, Rui the winner to win the game. Rui wins it, and James gave him the basketball.
I've said it all my life. I'll keep the time.
Hello and welcome to Access Sportsnet Lakers, brought to you by your Toyota dealers. We make it easy, and that's the scene up north in Toronto. I'm Chris McGee alongside Danny Green and Big Game James Worthy, Mike Trudell covering the post-game duties. What a win on the road without the leading scorer in the league, Luka Doncic. AR goes for 44 points, 11 assists, 5 rebounds. Guys, a streak by LeBron James where he has scored 10 points or more that was started back on January 6, 2007 is no longer. But LeBron makes the play of the game with that pass to Rui, and Rui with his first ever game winner, and the Lakers, an incredible, gutsy team effort. Big game. That was a fun one.
Yeah, can I get a little worthy?
Yes, get a little worthy clap.
Just like a little worthy clap. Send them in. I want to see them.
Danny
I want to see you guys send them in tonight, because this was a game that was deserving of a worthy praise, worthy clap, and a worthy snap, whatever you want to do. Yeah, I thought it was great recovery, Geeter. After the last loss, knowing that you're going to lose your number one star player, Luka, not having Marcus Smart on the road. This is why I think this team is connected. And when you're connected like that, you just plug in and make things happen. Austin Reaves, again, man, we just can't say enough about his talent and his awareness of when he needs to pick it up. And then LeBron coming in with his leadership and experience. Didn't score in double figures, but boy, giving up that last assist to Rui there, and then just being in the presence and lead, just being on the floor. Sometimes you just need a guy like LeBron to be on the floor with you. I know there were times when Magic was maybe not all there, but just having him on the floor helped a lot. But I just thought Ayton, they defended the rim. They had block shots, I think maybe 7 block shots. Hayes had 3. I thought the bench tonight, which was needed, really provided a huge production from the bench, and just an overall good victory.
Yeah, LaRavia with 14 points and 7 rebounds, and he had that big block in the fourth quarter late in that game, chased down from behind. Nick Smith off the bench with 12 points. But, Danny, I want you to be able to talk about that last play as well. AR is doubled, and the Lakers, we talked all day on the pregame show and a half about making the right play, playing smart basketball, gives it up to LeBron. LeBron with 11 assists tonight. He could have tried to be a hero and make that shot, but he makes the great pass to Rui, and Rui's alone in that corner, and we trust that. He's over 50% from 30.
I mean, very on brand for LeBron James. He always makes the right play, regardless of time and score. There's times where he's, tried to force issue and take the game winner, and he would be scrutinized for passing up the game winner sometimes. He's kicked it out to Melo before, he's kicked it out to me before, and we've missed shots. Now, LeBron, why aren't you shooting the ball? This is why. You trust in your teammates. At this point in the season, you want to build and empower them, because you're going to need them, especially down the stretch, and he didn't have it going. But honestly, even though Rui made the game winner, the most important play for me down the stretch was Austin Reaves making that basket the play beforehand. Because all the momentum was with Toronto.
They took a 2-point lead, and he answered,
They took a 2-point lead, he answered over 2 or 3 guys getting it to the rim. Could have been an and one, but that kind of settled down the crowd and the group, and it gave them a little bit more momentum, because Toronto had the momentum pretty much that whole end of the fourth quarter, and Austin Reaves kind of quieted the crowd and got them back, in a poised situation.
And Danny, mistake me if I'm wrong, Billy and Stu talked about everyone thought the Lakers were taking a timeout.
Yeah,
except for Austin Reaves. Guys were literally about to walk to the bench, and Austin Reaves took it to the rack with 3 guys on him.
Dribbled up the floor a little slow, acted like he didn't know what he was doing, put him to sleep a little bit, then turned on the Jets and took on 3 Toronto Raptors to get a bucket that could have been an and one, but that was one of the biggest buckets of the game. Probably the biggest bucket of the game to me.
Truly incredible. Listen, we knew that there would have to be a big game from Austin Reaves, and we talked in the pregame how they all struggled against the Phoenix Suns in that defense, and there was a warning. Toronto Raptors, another scrappy, pesky, athletic defense. JJ talked about it in the pregame show and his press conference, and the Lakers are going to have to play great basketball tonight. They were going to have to take care of the ball, and Austin did that. The efficiency, guys, 44 points on 21 shots, 13 of 21, James, 13 for 15 from the free throw line, 11 assists, and 5 rebounds. From the jump, he was dialed in.
You said it, from the jump. The entire team knew that they could not get themselves into a deficit situation on the road against Toronto. So from the very beginning, the entire team was ready. They were connected. They got the lead, and then Austin Reaves, Geeter, 44 points.
44.
22 of them in the third quarter. I mean, That's playing back. That's leadership. Without Luka, he said, okay, Luka's not here. I'm Luka tonight, but I'm Austin Reaves.
And he's going to let Luka know about it. And Luka's going to tweet back.
Of course he will. Of course he will. But, you think LeBron or Austin's going to take that last shot. You talk about team building.
Yes.
Letting Rui have that shot.
You nailed that one. Big game.
Could have been Jay, could have been anybody. But this is going to be a good bus ride, good plane ride, good camaraderie on the road. No distractions. You don't have, things here in L.A. Going to Boston.
Yep.
Settle down, try to get another one.
They are now 4-1 without Luka. And AR has played in 4 of those games. He's gone for 40, I think, every single time. He averages about 40 when Luka is not there. Danny, what about that third quarter for AR? That really was the difference in this game, where you thought little momentum maybe going. Lakers had a great first half, but then Toronto's charging in that third quarter. But in the third, he goes for 22 points in 12 minutes on 6 shots.
Yeah, I mean, the basket just kept getting bigger and bigger for Austin Reaves. Every shot that he threw up, even that end one where he just kind of threw up a prayer, went off the glass and went in. But he did a great job of getting to the free throw line, getting his screens, getting downhill some, and also getting some shots off the 3, off the pick and roll, and getting some good looks. And once you see 1 or 2 go down, next you know you're in rhythm, and then it's going to be a long night for the opposing team. And that's what he just continued to do. He continued to put pressure on the defense, non-stop attacking, and making sure that he capitalized on every mistake that they made defensively. You could not go under on me. You could not switch on flare screens. I'm going to punish you. You could not pick me up at the three-point line because I have range just as good as Dame Lillard and Steph Curry. And I'm going to have this dance with you, get you in the air, get the foul, but not only get the foul, but he's been great at finishing through the contact and getting the N1 as well.
Geeter, this is a kid that they took to Vegas as a ball boy.
He was on a 2-way contract.
Yeah, just come on, kid. Come on, play with us. And now
5 years later,
he has arrived.
He's an all-star.
He's an all-star.
He comes from a hometown of 1,200 people, and he got overlooked at every parade magazine. Overlooked.
Yeah.
Few schools. He just never gave up. This is a basketball story here.
Remember when we had Rob Pelinka on our set when we were down at the arena for that Clipper game, and when we asked him about Austin kind of being a homegrown guy, a guy that they basically raised in this franchise, you could just see the pride that he feels and the Lakers feel with Austin Reaves. And the beautiful thing about him is every single year the game has stepped up a level. I think that as a former player is what you probably respect the most.
And I was just thinking that when I looked at it before the game, like, career high for Austin Reaves all across the board. I feel like every year I see that.
Yeah.
Last year, his career highs in points, rebounds, assists. This year, even field goal percentage, he just get better and better. You don't expect that from a guy that last year was probably averaging 20 points a game to continue to get better in every category. And that just goes to show how much time he's putting in on the court. And again, it's a hell of a story, man, for where he's come from.
Did I say parade All-American? Do they still do that?
They do. Oh, yeah, they do all that
still
stuff.
do parade?
Come on, big game.
Man, I
I don't know.
McDonald's, Parade
Okay.
All-American, the magazines, they still got it going. All right, time to hear from Coach J.J.
Redick.
Redick.
Wayback Machine with that.
Brought to you by your Toyota dealers. The Lakers take on the Raptors. 3 minutes into the first quarter, it's AR, and it's an alley-oop to DA. Another efficient game for DA. 8 of 11 for 17 points. Swing, swing. LeBron in the post. Cross-court Gage, Rui. That's ball movement, James. That's what you liked.
Yeah, kind of a dangerous pass, but it had enough force on it to get over to Gabe, and then the extra pass to Rui. And then there is AR in the paint, multiple moves up and under off the glass.
Little finger roll Iceman style.
Fundamentals. Getting the pivots going.
Jake LaRavia.
Had a good game tonight,
finish,
Geeter.
yeah.
I thought he was very efficient. Had a big block down the stretch.
Yeah, he's matured a lot, taking his time and patience in the paint. You can see it.
You know what a good game? Colin Murray Boyles.
Yeah, he did. Came out hot in that first quarter.
Yeah. Here he is
Had
again,
a couple
Dan.
good looks. Can't just leave him open. Let you know about it.
Big game, you know I was going nuts. I love Rob's draft choice. I talked to you about it a lot. Adu Thero. Here he is, big game.
Yeah.
Also getting a steal and an and one.
Geeter, he has force and he has bounce, and he's not afraid to play the game. He's not afraid to go in and mix it up. Good decision there. I like to see younger players going to the cup more as opposed to settling for the jumper. LeBron James downhill from Austin Reaves off the glass, Geeter.
First bucket of the game, right?
Yeah, there was a 10-2 Laker run in there, and then Danny, here's AR. Let's look at this again.
Ooh.
A little ode to his friend Luka.
Yep, that 1-2 slow step. off the 1 foot, pause, wait till defense jumps.
Does he add something new every game? I just feel like I always see a
He's
little bit
adding something new. And he's finding it from another great in Luka Doncic and all those little tricks and trades of it.
Aiden's been great, hasn't he, James?
Yeah, he has. I like the way he positioned himself there, Gator. Between he and Hayes, they held down the paint. There's Austin Reaves. Should have got fouled, but did not, but continues to go to the cup, and he makes the right play. A Rui miss, but Jake coming in with the 50-50 ball, Gator.
Yeah, Jake LaRavia right there. Part of a 10-0 Laker run, as you see Jake. Yeah, one of his 7 rebounds.
And Jake from State Farm, nice insurance coverage right there.
End of the half. We'll start using that. LeBron.
Trying to bully ball, fade, bump fade.
Oh, that was nice. Nice.
Would have been nice if you had that one at the end, too.
67-58 at the half. Let's go to the third. Danny, it's LeBron Reaves.
LeBron's been great all night with making the right play, the quarterback. And I know he didn't have it scoring-wise, but he was definitely finding guys and getting them open.
Is that a big Scottie Barnes third quarter, by the way? And then only 2 in the fourth.
Yeah, he was hitting some threes tonight, too. When he hits threes, I thought it was trouble because when they were shooting it well for the perimeter. But when Scottie's hitting threes, that's just not something you plan for in the scouting report.
You know, James, in summertime and in the fall there, we talked about DeAndre joining this team, and we talked about how easy it would be for him to get to 18, 16 points because of these lobs he's going to get from LeBron.
He's got a 3-headed monster that's throwing it to him. LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reaves. And he just puts himself in position to receive. And he's really done a great job of adjusting.
That was AR from 30 feet. And now it's, ooh, Danny, look at this. That's a cutting LeBron coming down.
That's the L train. That's the train we're used to seeing. Thought we were going to see more of it tonight, but
he looked good there.
He's getting to that rim. I
feel like Lakers are so good at finding guys like this. Look at that play by Nick Smith Jr. And now he's going to take it all the way the other end, Danny. And man, is he good when he gets in that lane. Ooh, little body.
Little bump. Give Grady Dick a couple moves. Little bump, shoulder bump, step back. Big minutes for him.
You know, Billy and Stu talked about AR. Obviously, this is his night. James says he throws.
Well, just super smart. There. We heard the whistle. I mean, he'd already got the foul, but he heard the whistle in continuation. Hey.
But James, his ability to switch speeds, too, is just pretty incredible when you're watching.
And there goes Jackson Hayes on one of those blocks.
That was a bummer, because that was good defense.
Yeah.
He had 3 blocks tonight.
Yeah, 3 blocks.
Get a 3 out of that one. That's tough.
Yep. Lakers a 2-point lead going into the 4th. Let's give Danny this one, because it's his boy, Jake from State Farm.
Here we go. Jake from State Farm. Got you covered. Like good insurance.
That was nice. Brandon Ingram, BI. We're always rooting for BI, except on a night like tonight.
Yeah.
He gets double teamed here. That's great defense.
They were playing, Jake and Nick Smith. Can't have better defense than that. Still makes it.
Jamison Battle, one of 7 Raptors in double figures.
And it came out big late for them. He had 2 big threes for that group to give him momentum.
This was the play I was talking about, guys. There's 5:40 left.
Yeah.
Mamu, but LaRavia, big game. And we go the other way.
Never gave up, Geeter.
And then this, take it, big game.
That's what coaches tell you. Never give up on the play. Jake did not. Got a piece of the basketball. That was a for sure momentum switch for Toronto, but Jake gave it right back to the Lakers, and then Austin comes down for the potential 3-point play, Geeter, I believe.
You know, I was thinking, man, if the Raptors win this game, we're going to be talking about the backdoor layups, Danny, because they just had a bunch of them off double teams.
They were smart. They know exactly how to beat the double team. When you're flooding or doubling, they have guys cutting all over the place, and they pick you apart. So they did a great job of that all night.
How about that right there? AR to 8 and 116, 115.
You can catch lobs. You can average double digits on this team.
They had 19 second chance points. We got a charge right there.
I think Austin must have had 3 legitimate charges tonight. I think.
I know for sure he had 2.
He got hit in the face, too, by the way, on that one by BI. They actually reviewed that, but it was not a flagrant.
Aiden.
There goes that flood, and there those cuts. Once they saw the flood coming,
Mamu,
it was cutting down the paint.
I just...
Sandro, Mamu.
Yeah, 3-point play.
Kalashvili.
And there goes Bron.
That was a big bucket. When you look at that, down 2.
Yeah.
No numbers, too. LeBron misses that, they're on their way.
And this is the turn fade that I thought he was going to get.
Yeah.
But Scottie played it well. He was waiting on it.
Good
sat on that move.
I want to say this is the play our Laker director, the dubber, Jerry Weinstein, talks about. Everyone's walking over to the bench like it's going to be a timeout, but AR just goes by everybody. 3 guys defending him, and he gets the bucket to fall. Big game.
But,
that's the play Danny was talking about, too.
The defenders were still there. They built a wall. He had to go embrace that and shoot through that to get that. I thought it might have been an and one, and there's the play of the game.
Are you kidding me?
Double team on Austin, gets it to the playmaker.
That's right.
LeBron, the Kang, over to Rui, and that's going to be a nice plane ride. Maybe have a glass of cold duck
Double
in the back.
Kick.
Corner pocket.
Got it. Rui feasting for the win.
It's a big shot, Rui.
This team's good together.
First walk-off for Rui. Freddie Freeman style.
I have a feeling it might be the first of a few playing with this group.
Yeah, he's going to get a chance.
He's going to get a couple good looks if he stays with this group. You stay with Luka and Bron and Austin,
yeah,
they're going to double them at the end of the game. Rui might get some good looks. And being that he's one of the better three-point shooters on this team.
Agree. The Raptors, by the way, one of the top teams in the East, go to 15-8. The Lakers go to 16-5. They responded after the Phoenix loss. Austin Reaves with 44, 13 of 21. DeAndre Ayton, 17, 8 of 11. LeBron James, 8, 4 of 17. AR is just averaging a cool 41 when Luka decides he can't.
Numbers. And getting the assist there, too.
Yeah. By the way, reminder, James, we don't like them. They're the Boston Celtics. It's the second night of a back-to-back. Get through customs, get out of town, get to Beantown. Lakers facing the Celtics for the first time this season. Tip-off is set for 4, and we'll have your pre- and post-game coverage starting at 3 right here on Spectrum Sportsnet. 3 o'clock, Danny, if you want to watch.
Yes, sir.
The unlikely hero of the night, Rui Hachimura, with his first career game winner. More reaction ahead. The Lakers have won 14 of the last 17 games. Carl's Jr. Carl's Cam moment of the game. It's a double team. It's LeBron. It's the pass. Bang, winner.
Decision-making under pressure. That's what happened. Austin Reaves didn't try to force the issue when he got double-teamed. LeBron James received the ball. He didn't try to force the situation when the defense rotated to him. Good decision-making by 2 good players that caused them to win the game. Nice shot by Rui in the corner.
Those are the Carl's Cam moments that I like, Danny. Austin Reaves with my
great moment.
Yeah, Austin was pretty good tonight. Here he is. Laker fans, time to celebrate. Your Lakers won the game, scoring you 2 free tacos with any drink purchase from Jack in the Box tomorrow. Just ask for the Lakers deal. Tell them Danny Green sent you when you order. Valid only at Los Angeles restaurants. Go Lakers and go Jack.
Yeah.
Big game. Access 360. You know who's going to the wall, right?
That's right. Tar Heel, baby.
It's become a thing, man.
Extraordinary.
By the way, you're embracing it. You like it. I think you talked to your wife about it.
You know, I get to talk a little bit. We're going to talk ball movement here right now.
Oh.
And obviously making great game-winning plays and awareness.
Even
though Austin didn't know the score, he knew what was going on here. The defense is not paying attention. They all clapping. Scottie's yelling, yo, pay attention. He sees the lane, too late. He sees Quick there, he's too small. I'm going to jump and try to finish over him. Mamu is a second too late. Gets the body contact, even tougher finish.
Foul.
Not even using the backboard. That's a tough finish, big game. So he sees that, flexes on him, let him know. Right here, he sees Shed is guarding him. Too small, know that. Darko sees it, sends a double, tells Scottie, come help, come help. Bron, heads up play. Knowing he's not shooting it that well, catches the ball on the go to the basket, making the defense collapse. He knows Rui's there wide open. DeAndre Ayton could set a little screen here, but he doesn't want to get offensive foul, so he just kind of brushes it. Rui knocks down a 3, wide open shot for the game. Celebrate, jump around, run around. Rui, act like you're at Disneyland. What you do best, you know?
That was
Have
good
fun. Now
execution
good team
right there,
win.
bud.
Now you fly to Boston. You
Those
get
are
in
the
that
fun
decent
ones
hour.
to break down, aren't they?
Yeah, I love that, especially when it's a game winner.
Man, that
And then
was
when
nice.
guys aren't paying attention, you see Scottie Barnes yelling at him.
Austin Reaves, guys, 3rd 40-ball game of the season. There was a game, I think, a big game.
One in my career,
Yeah, but it was a good one.
140 in a losing
Yeah, but they're shooting threes now, big game all the
know,
time.
I'm just
I didn't get one. I never got there. If I
Even when you
scored
had the-
20 or 30, the game was already out of reach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if a role player scores 20 plus,
Yeah.
you're blowing that team out.
Right.
And
Or
San
guys are
Antonio-
out that night.
And we sat out. You know, we would sit. Pop would sit us.
It was night when Pop sat like 3 guys was nice, right?
Yeah.
We all get yours.
That's when I had my career. I was in the 30s. It was a lot.
Billy Bogey.
Yeah.
It's all right, big game. You had 36 in a Game 7 of the finals. That's fine.
There you go.
We're still waiting to hear from the man of the hour, Rui Hachimura, with the buzzer beater across the border. Reaction from Rui and a preview of Friday in Boston still ahead.
Here he goes. Reaves to James. Kick it. Corner. Rui! Rui
At the
to
buzzer.
win it. To win the game.
At
Rui
the buzzer.
wins it. And James gave him the basketball.
I've said it all my life. All
Big
the
game
time
Rui
I've
with his
seen
first
LeBron
ever
play,
game winner,
he
and this
always
comes
makes
one
the
game
right
after he took only 1 shot in 23 minutes.
Yeah.
Against the
That was your pick
Phoenix
tonight.
Suns. That was
Yeah.
your pick for take your shot. We know when they are shorthanded or one of the big 3 is missing, Rui's usually a guy that steps into that role. He had a slow start in this game, but he was ready and he hit the big one.
Yeah, I said at the beginning of the season, with the addition of Luka, and then you had Austin Reaves, an amazing player, and LeBron, that it was still going to be important for Luka to be like the X Factor guy. He's strong, he's versatile, he can do a lot of things on the court, and tonight they needed him, and he stepped up big time. It's nice to have LeBron on the floor. It's like having a coach on the floor to set this play up properly and tell Luka where to be. Tell Rui where to be. But he has no lack of confidence when it comes to taking the shot. He's a great shot maker from 3, from mid-range, and he can go into the post. So it's nice to see that the execution was great and that Rui was ready. And this one's in the refrigerator, and the lights are out, and the eggs are cooling,
Jello.
and the Jello is jiggling.
Man.
Chick Hearn.
I mean, watching this and thinking about it, it reminded me that there's been a lot of game winners that's happened in that building
Yeah.
that I've been a part of, or that on other
Kawhi in the corner?
Kawhi in the corner. I mean, I feel like I don't think there's many that have been missed. I mean, Joel, when I played with Philly, Joel hit one. I seen Kyrie hit one there. I think, the Hornets had hit one against us when we were playing that year in 2019. Like, it seems
So
like
that building and those fans have seen
a lot of game winners on both ends. So it is exciting, man, just to see those type of plays in that building.
By the way, the Japanese players like to close it out in Toronto.
Yeah.
If you watch the Dodgers too, all right?
There you go, yeah. He's representing very well for the Japanese community.
It's a good trend, Gita.
He's going to be texting Yamamoto after this one. And
Good for Rui.
Yeah, that was awesome. All right, we're going to come back. We're still waiting to hear from Rui, so we'll see. Austin Reaves and the Lakers are off to Boston. We'll look ahead to Friday night against the hated Celtics when we come back. All right, let's check out the Lakers calendar. Friday night, it is a road trip, and it is a early start. It's a second out of a back-to-back, taking on Boston. They had a 40-point win in D.C. this evening. Lakers taking on the Celtics. Then Sunday, taking on Philly in the city of brotherly love, and then it is home. And it is quarterfinals of the NBA Cup, taking on the San Antonio Spurs, all 3 games, Spectrum Sports, and then we will know the schedule after that Spurs game. The semis would be played on Saturday. We'll be right back.